it's Presley at ActOutGames.com here, and today I'm going to be talking a little bit about the Lauren Zuke, I think that's how you pronounce her name, drama that's been going on recently. So what's happened, if you don't know, is that a storyboard artist for Steven Universe named Lauren Zuke made some pretty much fan art that wasn't necessarily shipping in any way of Lapis and Peridot, two of the characters from the show. And then people that shipped Amethyst and Peridot attacked her for showing favoritism over Lapidot, as it's called, and they attacked her and called her and told her that she was queer baiting, and she ended up deleting her Twitter because of how much people were harassing her. And I wanted to talk a little bit about my thoughts on the issue and how I think that we can try and make this a little bit better. So the first thing we need to do is we need to set aside this whole, so there's this whole gigantic shipping war going on between Pearl and Amethyst, Peridot and Lapis, and Peridot and Amethyst. And everyone's sort of fighting for who's better, who's going to become canon. And I just think shipping wars in general are really not that great, because people shouldn't be fighting over who they ship. They should just generally talk about it and say, oh, I ship Amethyst, I ship Promethyst, I ship Lapidot. Okay, we can still be friends. It's so odd to me that people are getting into this drama in the first place. But then when Lauren draws two of the characters, who draws Lapidot in, I don't know, I haven't seen the official picture, but I'm pretty sure it's not even romantic in a way, it's just platonic. There's no statement, she didn't write on it, this is romantic. People just started kind of attacking her and accusing her of queer baiting, which I think is the worst thing about this, because first of all, Steven Universe is the gayest show on television right now, probably, especially on Cartoon Network. So saying that show is queer baiting just because your ship wasn't drawn by this one person is really stupid, and I don't know if they understand what queer baiting actually is. And what it is I can't think of a good popular example, but two characters of the same gender are shown to be really best buds TM, and everyone ends up shipping them, but then they're not canon, and both of them are put in relationships with the opposite gender instead. And that's what queer baiting is having these totally hetero bros get in a relationship with other people of the opposite gender, and that's what it is. And having two people that, Lauren has stated specifically that one of the most Amethyst and Peridot-centric episodes, called Too Far, wasn't a joke, and and it wasn't queer baiting, and there was actually a lot of effort put into it, and almost all the crew members actually worked on it. And they stated that this wasn't queer baiting, this wasn't a joke, and this will mean something in the future. Except, and there's also, I think, two more confirmed seasons of this show. So it's not because this one person drew art of two characters you don't like together, that somehow makes it so that Amethyst is never going to become canon ever, because why would that matter? That's even more of a fan art than an actual official art thing, and that's just really odd. And especially Steven Universe is most likely not, definitely not queer baiting. Pearl and Rose have been confirmed to have romantic attraction for each other. Ruby and Sapphire, I mean, it's pretty obvious, Ruby and Sapphire are confirmed to be in a romantic relationship. And there are tons of other people of different sexualities and races confirmed throughout the show. And it's one of the, one of the only shows that I haven't sort of felt was dealing, one of the only shows that I felt hasn't been queer baiting really, but hasn't been dealing with gay relationships very well, kind of having these two characters. One of the most important things to ask yourself with writing is, if you have two best friends of the same gender, if they were opposite genders, would they be in a relationship? And if they would, then make them in a relationship just the way they are. And I've sort of felt people hesitant to do that in some shows that I've watched, but definitely not Steven Universe. And the whole show itself is about love. So I think that it's just really odd that people are behaving this way, and that Lauren had to delete her Twitter over it. She had to delete her Twitter over this whole drama that's really immature and really, it's hard to believe that this actually happened. Like, I personally actually ship Amadot myself, and I kind of don't want to associate myself with these people anymore because they harassed Lauren Zuke into deleting her Twitter. Although, a way you guys can sort of try and make this better is she still has her Tumblr, so you might be able to give her a positive message there, but I don't know if you should interact with her, if she would, or if she's kind of trying to ghost herself from social media. But yeah, it's just so odd and childish that this actually happened, and I used to think that the Steven Universe fandom was one of the most loving and amazing ones because of how amazing this show was, and this happened, and it's really unbelievable to me. I hope there's gonna be a way to make this right. Hopefully she might feel better later on, and all of this drama will hopefully die down at some point, and the fandom will get better. Click the subscribe button if you want more videos like this where I kind of talk about issues. You can comment what you might want me to talk about. But yeah, I think that's it for now. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!